Hey, how you doing? This is your girl, Cigar Lady Annette.
And Becky with Cigar Damas.
And we are the
Tampa Sisters of Believe. Ooh, after almost 2 years, we finally got it. We know our name now.
And I forgot to say, so this is Cigar Lady Annette from the Cigar Street Life Apparel.
Exactly.
I can't ever remember my name. But anyway, this is one of my new shirts.
After all, it did take us 2 years to remember our podcast name. So just bear with us, y'all.
Bear with me, because I'm the one that has CRS.
Just
you know what that means?
No. But I learned what TA is.
Can't remember shit. That's what CRS means.
That's me.
And then, hold on one moment. We'll be right back. Okay, so we are back, and I got a phone call today. So we didn't know what topic we were going to talk about. So I got a phone call today from a friend, and he was telling me, he said, do you know in Atlanta? He said, do you know that now in Atlanta that a lot of the, oops, I keep hitting the thing, a lot of the
lounges,
ladies of the night are now becoming aficionadas to meet people in the lounge.
But are they technically cigar smokers, or they're just pretending? So, because we can't technically call them that, right?
Right. They're calling themselves.
But they're calling themselves that to get their foot in the door, correct? So, and they're smoking on cigars.
That's kind of smart. So now you don't have to be out in the street picking up.
You get to get all cute.
Yeah.
Go in where it's warm.
I mean,
it's cold.
I've experienced.
I can't blame them. If that's the way I made my money, I would be trying to figure out another way too. I really would.
And you know, there's so many TAs out there, whether it be men or women, that I guess, you know, it's an easy target, especially for a lot of these men.
Well, you know, let's be real. A lot of men like to sit there and smoke their cigars and drink their expensive whiskey, and they like to have a pretty girl on their side.
While their wife's at home.
Which is the only problem I have with that. If y'all have an agreement, that's the way you live, that's fine. But I only feel sorry for a husband or a wife, because there are some women who are out in the streets smoking cigars and their husbands are either working. Haven't you had this issue sometimes?
So this is what I found.
You get out a lot, and sometimes, you know.
Not every day.
Yeah. So if you had someone who wasn't a cigar smoker and you were out and about.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. But what I'm saying is, just for instance, I guess technically ladies could be doing it, but I've actually never seen men who are men of the night in the lounges. It's only the ladies. Oh, have you?
I don't know. It could be. So let me tell you. No, not that. But what I have noticed, and that a lot of wives are like, fuck that. They started smoking cigars, and they are now in the lounges with their husband. They know what the hell is going on, and not always. That's not always the case, ladies. Just an FYI. There's some very respectable people.
Yeah, we're not talking about all men. This is a minute amount of people that it's just a topic we're talking about. We're not dissing all men, and we're not dissing all ladies. That even if you don't smoke cigars and you're in the lounges, so please don't take it as that.
A good example is Marisol from. She's in Zephyr Hills, the cigar room. She told me that she didn't smoke cigars. This is many years ago. She didn't smoke cigars, that her husband was always out smoking cigars. So she was like, I'm just sitting at home.
So she wanted to hang out.
So she wanted to hang out. So she started smoking cigars. She was like, oh no, my husband's not going to be around all these beautiful women or all these women. And I'm at home.
But see, she's smart, because like we were saying, a lot of women don't realize that there's some very beautiful normal women who smoke cigars. I think they have a perception sometimes of, they consider it, and I'm not saying this, they consider it disgusting, smoking cigars as a woman. So they think the only type of woman that would smoke it would be, I don't know what they're thinking we are, but they have an opinion of what they assume, and then when they find out, sometimes it's a whole different.
But you snooze, you lose.
But that's why I started smoking cigars. But Milton he didn't go to lounges, because like I said, there wasn't a lot of lounges, so he mostly smoked at home. I just started smoking because he'd be sitting outside or something, and I'd be sitting out there. So I was like, oh, I'm going to give it a go.
So years ago, here's another good one just for you ladies and fellas. Another one where the husband and wife had been married, 20-something years, and now they became empty nesters. And they were like, so they went on a trip, and they decided to reinvent their relationship.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they went to Jamaica somewhere, and they started smoking cigars. Nice. Now that's something new that they got to do together. because they were empty nesters. And you guys all know that a lot, not always, but a lot of people get divorces right after their kids.
Because they don't have something in common.
The
kids were the common
denominator.
that held them together. Yeah.
So a lot of people, when I used to do my therapy, I used to tell people that you have to reinvent your relationship. You have to constantly reinvent your relationship.
Constantly. After 35 years, I feel like we continually become different people.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Yeah. I met a couple who was married 60-something years, and the husband, I think I said this already, and the husband said that he had a new wife. It was seemed like he had 9, she changed like 9 different times, and he just went with the flow. Yeah. You know, it's the ones who are always trying to go against the grain.
Something better. I mean, if you're evolving to an alcoholic or an addict or abusive person, that's different. But if you continue to evolve into something, to me, that's like growing a garden. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do Instagram.
So, sorry, I forgot to turn this to.
Bear with us, guys.
But anyway, so yeah, let us know what you guys think on that topic, because
have you seen it? Because I've seen it, which is why I know it happens.
There's some very special dressing ladies to smoke cigars. I know I burn my shit. I'm not trying to I got this hat on because I'm supposed to be going somewhere afterwards, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that.
I can't tell you how many blouses I have ruined because ash fell on it.
I am so not trying
to. Every once in a while, I'll try and get cute for my husband, but most of the time, this is as good as it gets. Sweatpants and ball cap.
You don't have to stop talking.
No, I know.
I forgot I was supposed to go live. So anyway, let us know what you guys think. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting, and
and I think it's definitely has changed over the years. Because even I've been here 5 years now, and I've seen it become a lot more.
Well, there's a lot
more.
Smokers,
and I've noticed even when new lounges open up, it takes only about 4 to 6 months for people to realize it, and then that starts infiltrating it. So, but the lounges that I've ever seen it in are still enjoyable to go. It's not. It's not like we're not saying it's like you walk in and it's like people are propositioning someone or something. No, it's not even like that. It's just we're saying there's a different breed of people that's now come into some of the lounges.
So let us know what you guys think, and we're gonna sign off here and come on here for just
go live. See you.